Welcome back. We are working on the Capri again. Imagine that. It's all we've got. Wintertime ain't much going on. We're fixing to glue this piece on. I'm gonna glue it with composite glue and screw it together, and that's what I know to do. You know, I've seen this done already. I wished I knew if I could have bought a hood for this thing, because I would have bought a hood. As much time as I took to do this, because this is not easy, and I'm learning as I do it. So, and there's more work once I get it all put together. Then I got to prep it, make it right, and whether it's right or wrong, I don't know. We'll figure it out. So let's get to gluing. We got my glue gun. All right, we got it's a SMC fiberglass repair adhesive one. It's a repair kit, but it'll still work. All we're doing is gluing it together. You got this mix too here. So last time I used this, I glued actually I've used it more than once, but the last time I used it, I glued a 69 roof skin on. 69 Roadrunner. That's before I decided to do YouTube, back in my restoration days. Okay. Now I got to set it on there, and I got screws I'm going to screw it together with. And then I'm going to cut the excess off while it's on here. I guess that's right. So it looks right. We'll find out once we get some screws in it. Oh, I should have probably found the holes first. Where are they at? There's holes here somewhere. Somewhere. There we go. Ah! Alright, I'm not going to screw that all the way down yet. Not going to screw that all the way down. My grandson, the reason why I got back into skiing at the age I am, is he want to learn how to snowboard, and he's like, you know how to ski, let's go. So that's how I ended up doing it. Well, probably wouldn't have ventured back to the beautiful North Carolina mountains ski, but you know what? I really enjoyed doing it and spending the time with them. I hadn't put these in yet because I didn't realize it was going to bow up when it did. So, see, it didn't pull it down. Oh, and it bottomed, and it's, dang it, not what I wanted. May end up putting more in it than I wanted to. Oh, come on. Well, come on. Come on. All right. I'm going to go over a little bit more on this. some more in there. I don't know if it's glued all the way down. Well, the good thing is it didn't even touch the front. Ain't that something? So I don't know what I'm gonna do there. If I screw that to that, then that's gonna pull it down. Like I said, I'm learning. But, you know what? I think we might have us a winner on. Oh my God, this stuff's already set up. Look at that. Already, that quick. Ain't that something? Well, oh my God, that happened pretty quick. That happened really quick. That happened quicker than I thought it was. I mean, it's stringy, but it's already set up. So, all right. Yeah, that was quick. So we know that ain't sticking to nothing. I got an idea with that though. I may trim it off in the front and let it, and then, okay. Now, what I want to do is this next is, I'm gonna get y'all a little bit closer. All right. I think this is glued on. That was pretty quick. Actually, that's really damn solid. That's really good. All right. So, and I think it should have went that way more, but that's fine. I don't care. I can adjust that scoop. It has adjustments on it. I'm not worried about that. Not worried about that. That's municipal stuff. Now I'm gonna pour resin. This hood ain't quite wide enough. I got it sitting pretty good over there, that gap, but I want to fill this gap up some. So I'm gonna make me up some resin and some glass, some fiber, sprinkle down in there and pour that resin in there. See what I can do with that. All right, what I'm doing now is cutting little slithers of fabric. Just stick them down in the hole. I don't know whether it's going to work or not. Like I said, I'm learning. Don't know what I've got going on here. Just got something going on. All I know is I got to make something strong in there to hold all this together. Best I can do. Let's mix up some resin, see what happens. All right, we got some little resin here. Hopefully it's enough. Hope we can do it without making a mess. Now I figured I'll just show you look close up, what I got going on. So I'm hoping that glass will make it strong, and them holes will tie it all together. I'm hoping, as long as there ain't no big air pockets in it. But this is solid as a rock. So can't lift the hood up though. We'll find out tomorrow. All right, didn't film all day today because it just gets so dusty in here doing this stuff. Wow, yeah, you just gotta, it's just hard to video. So I've got this glued together in our piece we did last night. Let's see, I'm trying to, okay, here we go. There's that. All right, we got it glued together, and now I'm ready to mat this back here and glue up. I've glued this together, and I ended up being able to put a screw here to pull this down and collapse them two pieces together and it'll still keep a form to where I got a nice gap here. So now, and I like that side so good, I'm excited to do this side. So I'm waiting on someone right now, so I can't do it. But yeah, she is actually starting to look like a hood. So I think I'm gonna like it, but I'm not gonna never do it again. Never, ever will I ever. I'd paid $1,000 for a hood to have to do this right here. Now, I think somebody probably makes this hood, but I didn't research, and I'm already this far into this. I'm not stopping because I've been doing some research, and there is quite a few of these cars with the Mach 1 setup. I didn't know. I thought I was going to be not the first one, but close to the, I'm not going to be average Joe. That's what I was hoping. So I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, so we'll get the glass and matting all this together now, and should be a complete hood then. And then we'll have to work on the bottom side because we haven't done nothing the bottom side, and up along this area is going to have some work to get it reinforced in strength. Anyway, all right, so move on to the next step. Here we go. All right, this is the chaos I have. I just have to figure it out as we go. I've got to build that lip back here. It's got to be along there, right there, like that. So hopefully the tape does its job enough to build me a base, kind of like I did here in the front. And I can't do this tonight. This will have to be done later because I don't want to get nothing on this front end. So I'm gonna do everything back here and down the sides to about right there. We'll see what happens. Well, I'm pretty high from the fumes. Not really, but it is strong in here. That is what the other side looked like last night. You can see how good that gap looks now, even with the fender. So let's hope this side works out the same way. And then my tape did not hold up too good, so I got a trough back there. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I may have to grind it down and build it up with more matting, or I might use tiger hair. That's the only part I don't really like about it. I'm gonna have to add, you can see the trough I got back there. It's gonna be yeah. We'll just have to see how it works out. I still got to turn it over and do all the work underneath to make that connect to the back side. So that's how I'm gonna get my back lip thicker. Yeah, I guess. I'm watching this as much as y'all are, but I'm hoping it holds together. So far, so good. So I guess tomorrow I'll come in and clean all that up, get the hood where I can raise it back up and get some protected on the front here, so that you can't really see that much, but I'm gonna put me some protectant under the front here. And I may go on and take the hood off now, because all I really need to leave it on for that right there. Now that I have that done, I'll probably be able to take the hood off and do this part here. And then start on the bottom side. The part you don't see, but the part that counts. We just have to see. Alrighty. All right, it's next day, so let's see what we got going on. Just had to come in and take care of some business from the field. We have solid solid. My little trough, hold water. Can you hear me with my mic? So make a comment, tell me if it's better, if you can hear me now better. Let's see here. I'm going to set y'all up on here, and we're going to start ripping some crap apart. Can you hear me? I hope so. Testing 1, 2, 3. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'll know when I edit. All right. Fiberglass. Boy, you should have been here last night. I was getting all kind of fuzzy feelings inside. Woohoo! It was stanky. Stinky fuzzy feelings. So, I don't know how I'm going to get this off. I'm going to have to cut that to get that off. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Oh, there we go. So far, so good. Huh. All right. That was my form. Nice and solid. Yeah. So, fun part is I got to get, bad part is I can't raise the hood to get the other piece off until I figure out, I'm going to have to cut some of this off. So I got to figure out an option here. Yeah. Because I can't raise the hood up and get this off until I get that cut down a little bit. So that means messiness. I can't have the camera in here because it'll be covered in dust. And this fiberglass is glass. It gets in stuff and I'll have to suit up. Yeah. But hey, it's a complete hood now. Other than we get this done this evening, that'll be my next step. And then I'm going to take it off the car. Which I could probably take it off the car now if I wanted to. The only thing is I like these little spacers kind of holding it up where I need it. Oh, let's fix that. I can't get it up, but I got to take all that off. Anyway, so it got cool last night, so I've been having the heater run this morning a little bit to kind of cure it out some. I'll probably get done with this fiberglass in part and let it cure out for a week or so. Let all the solvents and everything and the resins and all that get cured out real good. Yeah, something like that. I think I'm going to have to grind this up some more because my matting's going to have to go quite a bit. I don't know. We'll just have to see. Because I got to mat this again to make it stronger. That's why the hood may need to come off. I don't know. I like to true this up like I did the other side. Cut this, kind of get an idea. Because it's got to raise up too. I don't know. I need to see what it's going to do. Yeah. Matter of fact, why not just try it? Let me go and finish tearing this off. It's one of them things I'm not sure where to start. You know, we ain't building a show car. We just building a play toy. To be honest with you, it's a lot of work here, but I don't have a lot of money in it. Because I used what I had. A hood from a convertible that I stripped for parts to build my Zephyr. The hood come off of the donor car, the Mach 1 donor car. I could have probably repaired that hood and sold it for about $1,000. But we had bigger fish to fry with it. All right. I think I got most of it up. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, look at her. We might be all right back here. I keep on pulling on that right there, and it's got a bowed spot now. I'm hoping I can take that bow out. I don't know. That's what body work's for. That's why they call it body work. But hey, we have a hood. We have a hood. A completely, totally rebuilt hood. Some of this stuff doesn't feel like it's dry. I can't tell. Can't tell. She is a hood. Well, almost. I keep saying that. But we're not. Got to do this next. Alrighty. Let's move on to the next process. To be cleaning this up and cutting that back there. Alright, let's do this again. I didn't have a record button on. Alright, I got the hood off the car. We've got this front matted and glassed. Plus, we've done some work here and underneath. Trying to just try to do a little bit under there to get that built up so I can smooth that now. Fill up my water trough. Yeah. That's gonna be a big old chunk of mud in there. I mean, I could re-glass over it now that I got it solid, re-mat over it and make it flatter. I don't know. I'll see what I can do. I'm probably gonna try to mat over. I'll probably mat over that one more time to fill that big old hole up. So far, good skim on everything. Like right here, it might be a little extra thick, right in this area here. But I don't know. I think a good skim on it. Probably gonna have to gel coat it like 2 or 3 times to cover all this crap up. I don't know. I'm not a fiberglass guy. I just know I want my Capri with a Mach 1. And if this don't work out later on in the future, I'll chunk the scoop, buy me a hood, and move on. So anyway, move on to the next step. I think I'm gonna end this video here. I got a hood. I just haven't been videoing what I'm doing because it's just applying Bondo, well not Bondo, fiberglass and resin and mat, and you know, I showed y'all what I've done in Adventure. So now I've just been putting tiger hair, more or less. That's what the old name used to be called, tiger hair. Long strand, fiber, resin, I guess I don't know what you would call it. But anyway, I'm gonna show you what I got and then we're gonna call it quits here. So check out what I got. That's finally coming. It's actually starting to look like a hood. It's just, I had to make all my edges, so hopefully the hood fits better now. This right here, my little area, just, there it is. That's what I got to say. I still got to finish, like I said, the underside, so I'm not really worried about that right yet. I got to grind all this down, finish all this, edges and stuff. But the next step, so that's what I got next. The next step will be skimming the whole thing with Bondo. Well, not the whole thing. Most of the red stuff's in good shape. The white and the fiberglass stuff will have to be Bondoed just to rough it in. Get it smooth, get it like it's supposed to be. I mean, it's not straight, but it's smooth. So I'm gonna just show you the front. It's actually got the shape of the Capri. I mean, it's as good as I can get. I mean, it's got little areas here that might need a little filling, but I think I'm just gonna worry about Bondo. Let Bondo do the rest. Which I gotta do the underneath, so that I can probably work on that as I do the underneath. So, but that's it. And I think I'm gonna try to run them old hood struts that was on the Fox body that I really didn't like, because this hood's lighter. So hopefully it'll work. So remember, like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching. The ones that put up with my dull butt. It's the only way I can say it. Anyway, peace out.